Exactly 6 minutes gone past the hour 7. How you feeling? Good morning! Way back Wednesday it is. Okay, he's so excited. Why should I be reflecting Nigeria's true emotions? No, I'm not gonna do that. I've heard enough. I've seen enough, and I think I'm okay. All right, but the truth is, in all of the hearings, in all of the seeings, in all of the sightings, one thing you can do for yourself is keep that heart beating. All right, so stay alive, and stay strong. It's a way back Wednesday, and yes, it is the 19th day in the month of November of 2025. Is Christmas already smelling? Is it a smelling Christmas? Can you perceive the aroma right now? I don't know, but if you can, that's good for you. If you can't, oh well, keep trying. You never know. You might just perceive it. Well, this is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. And yes, we indeed look into matters that concern everything in between when it comes to politics, entertainment, sports. And you already know, educate you, inform you, as well as interact, because that's the purpose of communication. Now, I'm not alone in the studio, though. I'll just introduce me, and the queen herself will introduce herself. My name is Uduak Daniel.
Good morning, UD. How are you doing
Good morning.
today?
I'm great. I'm fine. What's going on?
Good morning, Nigeria.
Right.
Honestly, I do not know how I feel, but I've not been able to sleep.
Yeah, I know.
I woke up around 2 a.m.
Yeah, you told me.
and I couldn't sleep.
Right.
I couldn't sleep not because I don't want to sleep, but because I came across a video that gave me chills the entire night. So in this video, I'm sure you guys might have seen it by now. It's trending at the moment, where some armed men, terrorists, invaded a church in Kwara State yesterday, I think, the late hours of yesterday or early hours of yesterday evening. And it was a terrifying moment.
Right.
Like, you know, when you are like, we're here, God forbid, and then there's no escape, no way in, no way out.
No way out.
Just like that. You can imagine the scenario, and I could see some old women just struggling to just hide, children. The pastor was running helter-skelter. And I'm saying, at the cost of what exactly? Why are we living this life? I think if anyone would deny the reality on ground, it's either they are benefiting from what is going on, or they just want to be economical with the truth. But I think as Nigerians, we must tell ourselves the truth. Something is happening. And I think as media personalities, we owe our generation and even the generation to come to the need to do the right thing. Because UD, honestly, I'm not happy. I don't feel happy at all. This should not be happening. Remember that 25 girls, at least that is the number that the media has reported. 25
right.
girls are missing. A vice principal was shot dead.
Probably trying to save the girls.
So there are a lot of issues going on. And then yesterday I was watching an interview with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, with Piers Morgan, where he was torturing, and it was not a good sight to see. It was quite embarrassing. Sorry, with all due respect, but
What are you saying, all due? Cassie,
okay.
I really don't get it, man.
oh,
I
you
mean,
know, the supporters will always come for you and say this.
I don't care
Well, I'm
who
not
your
apo-
support. I don't care
I'm
who
not
the
even
supporter
apologizing,
is.
but it was a sorry sight. Do you know that
It's
the minister,
embarrassing. That's
when,
what it is.
When Piers Morgan asked him, give us a figure of the people that have the casualties, he had to. I don't know where he was checking. It's embarrassing. We need to do better as a country, and the only way to move forward as the country is by telling ourselves the truth. There is a problem, and denying it because of political affiliation will not save us. Because right now it seems like we are merely existing and waiting for when it will be our turn. For me, I've been kidnapped before, so that experience is one that would not even leave my head. So you can't come and tell me the reality of what I've experienced myself. But like I said, it's a not so good morning here from my end.
All right, I get that. But anyways, though, I guess everything just tallies with the way back Wednesday, taking you a little bit back into time. But then it does seem as though this times that we've gone back to the very harsh times, we're relieving it, so to speak. Well, I wouldn't say what somebody said before she passed on. I mean, somebody said, is it may Nigeria not happen to me or to us? And you remember her of Arise, Somto, I think, if I'm not wrong.
And one thing about that prayer, there's something dark about that prayer. That most people who say the prayer they end up going the same way they have feared.
Yeah.
I remember, from the NSAS era, he said that going out, and then he fell to the stray bullet of the Nigerian police. And then Som Tochukwu, here in the heart of Nigeria's capital, Nigeria, she was a passionate Nigerian in her own home, out of fear. According to what we're told, she had to jump. Did she need to do that? Honestly, we need to think about these things, because at the end of the day, it's not about politics. We need to be alive for us to be political. And the drama that happened yesterday at the Wadata Plaza and so many things going on in this country, let's be honest, are we really, really sovereign as a country? That you hear people tell you things like, oh, these people are not from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So the fact that people that are not from Nigeria are coming into your country to come and do things like this, shouldn't you be worried? I think,
about your sovereignty,
honestly,
about your much prideful,
unfortunate.
protected sovereignty.
It's unfortunate, honestly.
When the same people are running parallel governments, I mean, they are collecting levies and taxes, and then you call those parts on governed basis.
Citizens have to pay them so that they don't harm them.
But
Are we really having a country at this point?
You know what, Cassie, man?
You talked about way back, and I was just remembering the times when people could travel from here all the way to Borno, Maiduguri, travel all the way. Night buses were a thing. People wanted to do their trips in the night.
Indeed.
I remember myself going up when we'll go to the farm and come back, and they'll put on the generator, and it could be from that moment till the next day. No fear of anything. But as I speak to you, we've been displaced. You can't try that. You cannot try it. We
in
cannot
your community.
We cannot. You can't. We've been displaced. So these are some of the things that when people talk, now let's speak as Nigerians. You know, it's not as if we hate this country. We love Nigeria. We want to see a Nigeria that functions with everyone, regardless of whether you are in the Aso Rock or whether you are in the interior villages. Can we tell ourselves the truth? There is something going on. This is not normal. It is not. It is not.
You heard it. It's not normal. But whose shoulders does it rest to make it normal, to make it the way it's supposed to be, not just legalize something that is abnormal? It rests on you and I. And it starts from the part where Cassie says, let's tell ourselves the truth. All right? Because the truth is bitter, but it always sets you
Only
free.
the truth, exactly. Only the truth can set us free as a
Sets you
nation.
free. Well, it's okay to start on this note, because let's start on the truth note. And you already know Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja is a truthful platform. And so, yeah, we spread our wings across every other social media platforms, as you know it. Talking YouTube and Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. And you can spread those beautiful, lofty Eagles wings across every other social media platform, as you know it. We're talking X, formerly Twitter. We're talking Instagram. We're talking TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja. Right? Good morning to you. Cassie, good morning once again.
Good morning once again. Let's
Right.
get right into giving them an update.
That's right.
On some of the top stories.
All right, talking about the top stories, we should first intimate you, and this will be the fact that the crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party took another fiery turn on Tuesday as the factional National Executive Committee, loyal to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, ratified the expulsion of Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State, Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, and Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State. Now, the move comes just days after the controversial PDP National Convention held in Ibadan, which saw Wike and his loyalists expelled from the party. Is there still a PDP?
Away from that, President Bola Tinubu has dispatched Vice President Kashim Shettima to Kebbi State to meet with grieving families of the schoolgirls abducted from a boarding school in Maga. He also promised that the government is working to ensure their safe and swift return. This is just as he said the abduction took place, despite intelligence warnings of a possible strike by the bandits.
Well, at least 5 persons have been killed and several others abducted after suspected bandits launched 2 separate attacks in Eruku, a boundary town with Kogi State in the Ekiti local government area of Kwara State, on Tuesday. In the first incident, the attacker stormed a branch of the Christ Apostolic Church, CAC, during a special service, shooting sporadically before targeting worshippers. This one is in Kogi State. The one you mentioned is in Kwara State.
Kwara State.
Good Lord. I mean, it's spreading like wildfire, and y'all still think, okay, I'll live it there. I'll live it there.
All right, now still talking about this, I think the one you said is also in Kwara, the Tinubu's administration to track, assess, and recover abandoned federal government property across Nigeria. Speaker Abbas Tajuddin made the announcement on Tuesday while inaugurating a House ad hoc committee tasked with investigating all abandoned federal.
The United States President Donald Trump and the international community to intervene in Nigeria's worsening political situation. He warned that the nation's democracy was under threat amid an escalating internal crisis within the PDP that erupted in chaos in Abuja.
Away from the PDP, Taraba State Governor Dr. Abu Kefas has postponed his planned defection from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC), following the mass abduction of schoolgirls in Kebbi State. Governor Kefas said he's prioritizing humanity over politics, noting that a new date for the defection rally would be announced later.
Okay, well done, Governor Kefas. Well, Nigeria's external reserves have risen to $46.7 billion as of November 14 of 2025, providing 10.3 months of imports cover in goods and services. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, attributed the growth to steady inflows and renewed investor participation across different asset classes.
Away from that, scores of members of the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Ondo State have defected to the All Progressives Congress (APC), pledging their support for President Bola Tinubu's 2027 re-election bid. The defectors, who are grassroots mobilizers drawn from the 18 local government areas of the state, said they could no longer remain in the crisis-ridden PDP with what they described as a weakened leadership structure.
Okay, weakened leadership structure. Okay. Well, the Nigerian army on Tuesday confirmed the death of a soldier who was fatally attacked by a mentally unstable man in the Imota area of Ikorodu, Lagos. The attacker, the army said, was killed by other soldiers at the scene who intervened. A statement by the spokesman for the 81 Division Nigerian Army, Lieutenant Colonel Musa Yahaya, said the incident occurred on November 16 around 4 p.m.
And finally, on the top stories, the Nasarawa State Police Command has arrested a 40-year-old man, Maro Ebojo, for his alleged involvement in organ harvesting in the state. The State Commissioner of Police, Shatima Mohammed, made the disclosure during a press briefing at the command's headquarters on Tuesday in Lafia, the state capital.
Okay, now let's get into the front page of Nigerian newspapers now and bring you up to speed in on it. Keeping in mind that this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audio visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Got a couple of dailies right now. We'll see the Nation newspaper, the Guardian newspaper, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, but let's start with the Nation newspaper this morning. The big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper: factions in fierce battle to control PDP headquarters. Now, it's got a couple of stories and riders to it. Police fire tear gas. Wike at hand to back Anyanwu group. Makinde Bala on ground for Turaki camp. Anyanwu camp suspends 3 governors, others. Okay, I said it yesterday. I'm getting bored of this PDP conversation. But anyways, continued on page 2, that story. And this one right here says, I parties with Wike by Makinde. Okay, who wants to know? Go to page 2 and you'd find the story continued right there. 44 House of Reps members asks President to order Nnamdi Kanu's release. Page 3's got that story. Abducted pupil, says the kicker. President sends Shatima to Kebbi. And it's got 2 writers. It's assault on education, says First Lady. COAS to troops, step up. Rescue efforts, okay? All right, it's an assault. That's what the president's wife is saying. And the COAS, Chief of Army Staff, is saying, oh my guys, I need y'all to step up the rescue effort right now. And that story is continued on page 2. Cannes Christian targeted killings claim faulty. SANS XVC. Others disagree. Okay, just above the Nation newspaper banner now, foreign reserves in 7-year high at 46.7 billion US dollars, and we see that will be all with the Nation newspaper, right? Okay, this one right here, Tinubu heads for South Africa, Angola to attend G20 Leaders Summit, AU-EU meeting. Page 3, you'd find that one. But he tells the vice president, okay, just go in my name to Kebbi State and visit the family of the 25 girls who were abducted. I mean, but the governance has to go on, regardless of whatever happens, right? Even if it means the abduction of your citizens, I guess so. I don't know. But, I mean, somebody's already on hand to handle that responsibility, don't you think? Well, anyways.
All right, away from the Nation newspaper and now the Guardian newspaper. Very interesting pictures from the Wadata Plaza. I see pictures of tear gas all over the space. Okay, I also see a lot going on, quite chaotic. The reports yesterday from the Wadata Plaza, fears of one-party drift intensify as PDP crisis worsens, turns violent. Fears of one-party drift intensify as PDP crisis worsens, turns violent. Page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. Biafra lobby network fueling Christian genocide campaign in the U.S. Biafra lobby network fueling Christian genocide campaign in the U.S. Okay, news page 3 has got that report. Internet users suffer global disruptions, prolonged glitches. Page 4, as at yesterday, there were some disruptions. I think that's due to the Cloudflare network, so to say. A lot of websites that were linked to that internet infrastructure had to wait as so much was going on. But I think it's been rectified at the moment.
Right.
And a lot of websites like Punch, The Nation, Vanguard, GG, and Jumia, a lot of websites in Nigeria were affected as well, but I think it's all in order now. Reps probe oil sector, anchor borrowers funds, abandoned projects. Page 4 has got that report. Kebbi school abduction sets off military push, political backlash, regional alarms away from the grammar. How can we end the bloodshed? How can we end terrorism in Nigeria? That should be the big question. Well, page 3, House in rowdy session over INEC powers to monitor party activities. Page 3, House in rowdy session over INEC powers to monitor party activities. UN, world leaders demand faster action on Paris Agreement. Go find out what that is about. That is on page 3. ASU, it's looking familiar. On page 7, ASU rejects FG's proposed salary increment. ASU rejects FG's proposed salary increment. Go find out from the Guardian newspaper.
All right, away from the Guardian newspaper now, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper stands tall, and the big story on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning, PDP's day of tear gas chaos. They've even tagged it a day. I don't know, we're going to be celebrating it. But anyways, it is really laughable. I mean, you need to see the way these two factions were playing hide and seek like a kid, child's play. But anyways, PDP's day of tear gas chaos. Makinde, Bala Mohammed, Wike, Anyanwu, others clash over Wadata Plaza. Day is about to break for a new PDP and for our democracy. Makinde says, enough is enough. PDP does not belong to one person. Bala says, new party leadership thanks Nigerian for supporting democracy. Wike-backed faction expels Turaki, Mohammed, Makinde, Bode George, others, dissolves Oyo, Ekiti, Bauchi, Lagos, Excos. Page 3 has got that story. So you expelled me in your faction, I'm expelling you in mine. We both have such powers. I mean, that's what party system should be about, isn't it? But anyways, page 2, we see this one. Technology has ended era of voter impersonation. INEC chairman is saying that. All right, Eurobond issuance boosts Nigeria's foreign reserves to 46.7 billion US dollars. CBN is saying that on page 5. And on page 3 now, owing what? Cats. Owning a cat. Okay, owning cats could double one's risk of schizophrenia. Study is saying that. To all of y'all that love cats and cuddle now, study is saying. But Christians facing genocide in northern Nigeria, Middle Belt can break silence. Page 4. Page 13 now. Invoke your constitutional power for immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. 44 reps, writes Tinubu. And is that all? Okay, just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper's banner, Kebbi school children's abduction is a kicker. How my husband was killed, wife of slain VP. UNICEF First Lady condemn attack, demand students release. Demand y'all should go to the forefront, enter the bushes. Don't just sit there and tell us how you're blaming and condemning it. Maybe then you'll understand the grief of a wife of a hero. Because I said it yesterday, this VP is the real hero in this conversation. Again, ASU accuses federal government of non-readiness to meet demands. Page 21 has got that one. Threatens fresh nationwide strike. So we have the doctors. They're on strike. ASU
2 weeks and counting now.
And counting about 19 days now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 19 days, 90 days and counting. ASU now is saying, okay, we are going back for a nationwide strike. Okay.
This is not normal.
Okay.
It doesn't look normal.
It's not adding up,
Actually,
it's not adding up. But I mean, that's what it is with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
All right, now still giving you updates on the pages here on Eagles FM Abuja. Now moving straight to the Punch newspaper. Mass abductions return.
Wow.
145 missing in 4 days. Page 2 of the Punch newspaper reporting.
Right.
This morning, I hope, are we on track?
We are almost, not totally, but yeah,
Is that
we
from
will.
Yesterday?
Yes, that was from yesterday. Apologies for that.
That's from yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a mix-up.
Yeah.
We are reviewing the Vanguard newspaper, please.
Yeah.
So now from the Vanguard newspaper, the bigger story: Wike governors clash as police fire tear gas. PDP leadership tussle continues as Wike governors clash as police fire tear gas. Page 8. Now still on page 8, Turaki Mohammed seek international help to save opposition. Wike stays in his vehicle as police rain tear gas. Turaki postpones PDP NWC meeting to today. Says Nigeria's democracy in grave danger. Okay. What exactly is the contention with the PDP?
Power. We
have someone in the APC, not officially working for the APC and still trying to say, I am in the PDP.
Why do we keep saying that Wike is working for the APC? Wike is working for himself. It's not working for anybody.
He's working in an APC government.
No,
he's appointed by an APC government.
So if I'm appointed, does it mean I should not work and perform? No, I should.
No, he's like, what I'm saying is, it's not really clear as to where he is at the moment.
Wike is working for himself. That is very clear. If you follow past antecedents, Wike is working for himself. And you will see it pan out in the coming years. Maybe not too long from now.
You know, UD, one of the greatest revealers, I would say, time is such a revealer.
Well, I agree.
And I'll be here for it. I'll be here for it.
I'll be here for it.
I'll be so here for it to see how everything is going to pan out.
Right.
Because no matter how long it takes, it definitely comes to an end.
Indeed.
And I'm really waiting to see how this end would be. Okay, now let's see this one. Now, this one says, Shetima heads to Kebbi as Tinubu vows rescue of kidnapped students. Page 5. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I feel like the president should have been there and then the VP should have gone for this other meeting.
Honestly.
But maybe I do not know. Maybe I'm not politically correct. So
then maybe both of us are not politically correct.
Maybe we don't know politics.
I'm thinking the same thing, but anyways, who am I? Am I his advisor?
You know, sometimes when people who are supposed to be in charge of safeguarding are the ones condemning, then you get to wonder that what is really going on, because you are the one that is the GCFR and then you are also condemning. So remember that a brigadier general was taken down after so many reports it did not happen, nothing like that happened, until this terrorist arm had to release a video saying that this is what happened, and then we finally come to accept it. If a man of that caliber could just be taken down like a mere goat, then UD. I do not know
I don't
what
know
to say.
what caliber we are in. You and I don't know what caliber.
Well, let's see. Condemns killing of General Uba. That is the Brigadier General from the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Still on page 5. How my husband was killed by bandits. Vice Principal's wife. Now, listening to her brought tears to my eyes. The same modus operandi. She said that they wore the military camouflage and they were speaking a particular language. The same story, the same script every time. When are we going to end this in Nigeria? Well, still on page 8, reps seek to lower eligibility age for governors, senators to 30. We're keeping our fingers crossed for that development. Nigeria's external reserve rises to $46 billion, highest in 7 years. Page 19 is the one with that story. AFCON, Chell drafts 3 new players to Super Eagles 29. More. Alan Smith will bring more to you at exactly 8 o'clock here as Chell drafts 3 new players to Super Eagles. Axis 3 after World Cup qualifies. Why Axis? Well, I think removes, please. Removes should be the word.
Oh, come on.
Removes 3 after World Cup qualifies.
Okay.
All right. I think we have some stories atop the Vanguard banner. Nigeria, 19 countries at high risk of debt distress. The IMF speaking this morning, page 19. Afe Babalola to NUC. Clamp down on illegal varsities. University Dawn Afe Babalola is speaking to the Nigerian Universities Commission. Clamp down on illegal varsities. Beavers ended voter impersonation, but network gaps persist. INEC chairman, page 9. A lot of motivational speaking going on from my new INEC chairman. Well, 2027 is in view, and we're keeping our fingers crossed to see how all this network glitches and everything is going to be a thing of the past.
Exactly.
A lot is being expected, and we are hoping that the new INEC chairman is up to the task. Well, finally, from the Vanguard newspaper this morning, Khan insists there is a genocide in Nigeria. Okay, just to put more context, Khan insists there's Christian genocide in Nigeria, page 9. Remember, a lot of people were like, Khan is not saying anything. I think they finally broke their silence yesterday, and they've come to the conclusion that there is a Christian genocide in Nigeria.
Okay, well, let's just go pay some bills. When we do come back, it will be you adding your voice loudly and clearly in the arena of the pages. You like to call it the newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Keke make a mobile, make it mobile, oh. Make it mobile, eh. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be number 1, yo. Make it mobile, oh. Make it mobile, eh. You carry the go, make everybody join me, say. Make it mobile,
make you go with the best.
Make it mobile.
What is it that they told you?
Chai, it don't happen oh.
Oga Shike, wetin happen?
Now this my Abuja Home Limited oh. The ogbonge real estate company, where they reliable, where they support small man.
My Abuja Home Limited?
Yes oh, they don't they sell their out of old title estate land for Karishi for cheap amounts.
Karishi bawo? This our Karishi. Where for Karishi sef?
Just opposite the Navy Phase 2 estate, you could see their land back for their discount pre-lot price. Their 400 square meter plot of land now just 4.9 million naira, while their 200 square meter plot now just 3 million naira only.
Hey, Oga Shike, this na the best deal bros for land wey get correct title document oh.
My brother, as I read my Abuja home office like this, I buy 4 plots at one bam. The one wey bust my head finish now say you feel they pay small and then show me their out of full title certificate from Najis. My brother, but hurry oh, now only 37 plots they the estate though.
Morire Oga Shike, abeg give me their number.
Yes, you fit call their number for 0808 8837 426. The number again 0808 8837 426. Abi you fit call this other number 0808 27 23 23824. The number again, 0808 2723824. Or you fit visit their website for www.myabujahome.com.
Hello? I want to buy land, oh. Buy or talking?
Marius, I don't show you will. My Abuja Home. Live the life.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Girl, your skin is glowing. What's your secret?
It's no secret, it's Gentle Touch Spa and Salon in Abuja. They gave me the best relaxing massage last weekend. I felt brand new.
Really? I've been needing that kind of pampering. Do they only do spa stuff?
Not at all. They do facials, body scrubs, waxing, and even natural hair treatments. I even got my braids done there, neat and classy. They also handle dreadlocks, wig revamping, hair coloring, gilly tying, manicure, pedicure, gel nails. Everything beauty in one place.
Wow, so it's like a full spa and salon in one?
Exactly. The vibe is luxurious, the staff are professional, and both men and women go there. Now the thing is, for every service you get at this spa, it's going to come with a generous discount. Once you experience it, you understand why it's called Gentle Touch.
I'm booking my session today.
Exactly. Please do that. And for you to book your session, call 080-9269-9269. Another number to reach out is 090-2410-6881. You can also visit them at number 2 Bolton Street, Sun City Estate, here in Abuja. Girl, go book that session. You will thank me later because everyone deserves the gentle touch.
Gentle Touch Spa and Salon. Luxury for everybody.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Aisha, long time oh. I never see you for a while now. How business?
My sister, e dey slow sha. I dey post once in a while, but my page no dey move. People just dey scroll pass, no engagement, no sales. Me sef don tire o.
You never try Craft House Agency? Na dem dey manage my page now o. They dey create video, do design, and they dey give me better steps wey I go take make people take notice me, come still patronize me. And true, many people don dey follow me buy market now o.
True, na dem help you do all these things? Wetin dem dey really do wey dey different?
Dem sabi create con ten t wey dey go viral, make people laugh. Plenty people come know me o, and na those people come dey patronize me. Dem still dey help people wey get salon, restaurant, real estate, make dem for see customer. My guy wey get restaurant for Lekki talk say dey help am grow im followers pass times 2 of wetin im get before.
Oga madam, no let your business idle. Do make people notice you with creative social media management from Craft House Agency. Sharp. Send WhatsApp to 081 6930 8515. 081 6930 8515 for free page review. We go help you create content where they engage your audience and grow your business.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. It is Eagle's Morning Risers Breakfast Show, and yes, the pages. Okay, the number is 0907-353-0044. The other number is 0908766 That's right. Taking this call. Hello, Apostle.
Yes, good morning, UD.
Good morning to you, Apostle Lost of Life.
Yes, Sandra, my greeting.
Yes, good
Where
morning.
are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Damangata in Apo.
Go ahead, very quickly, boss.
So, yes, my take goes that the two groups cannot be fake. The weak group have become the fake one among them. So, weak have seen it that once it's connected, he can do anything, and nobody. Nigeria have become a place where the VIP are not keeping the law. The court of the land have said that these people have to go do their convention, and they have done it and elected somebody. And this fashion group came there and they're stopping them. It's a sign that our democracy have been jeopardized by the same people that are saying they love Nigeria. The people. Another thing I want to say, is this: see what is happening in KP. See what is happening. All kidnapping have become the order of the day. A whole high-rank officer in the army have been killed in this land, and one man said that this marginalization, this insecurity that is biting us are very that it cannot. This thing cannot continue. But now they are warming up to jail an innocent man. We should learn whether this NMC have been stopping this country called Nigeria. When you say the truth, they will say they will jail you. But now many people are saying releasing Nnamdi Kanu, because he said a thing that this insecurity is bad. When you create a state, the state of Eastern geopolitical zone have only 5 states, whereby others have 6 and 7.
All right, Apostle, time will not allow for us now. Yeah, time will not allow.
Yes, sir. Yes, thank you. I have said my mind.
Yeah.
Because when they release the other innocent man, we did not see anything that we have done that is wrong. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, though, Apostle Also Life right there, giving us 2 cents on the matter. You two can do the same. Hello, good morning.
Morning, UD.
Good morning to you, Moses.
Yeah, this is Moses from Suleja.
Awesome. Talk to us, Moses. Go ahead.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.
Another attack again by the terrorists between Kogi and Kwara State. I think this is every day we hear such news. Just allow me this to tell you that Nigeria is not safe. No place is safe as I'm talking to you now, UD. And the president sending the vice to go to KB over the issue of the kidnapping of 25 puppies. I think it's beyond that. What we expect is that the military men should make sure that they go inside there, not to negotiate. After getting these people, make sure that all these people that are involved, from the top down to the root, if people who are sponsoring these people, if they cannot get them to give them capital punishment, the issue of insecurity in this country will not stop. That is the reality on the ground.
Okay.
Because these boys in the bush there, they are not on their own. They are under a financial support, a top support from above, both internal and external. So we are just fighting a battle that until we go back to the root.
Yeah.
So that's just my great concern.
Okay.
Yeah. So if these people sponsoring these people from the head down to the top, from the top down to the grassroots, do not face capital punishment. The issue of look at the big officer that was killed. We lost a lot of Nigerians in this very issue. They will come and tell us that they were able to bring them back, but those people they negotiated with them. Where are they? Who are they? How much did you give them? Why are they carrying arms? I remember the former president that says that anybody found with AK-47, they should be killed. But these people negotiated. The worst thing that we hear on the news is that these people they pardon them and they have received them into them, put them into the society.
Repentance.
I rest my case. This battle is a battle that must be fight from the top down to the grassroots before the issue of insecurity can stop in this country. Right. Thank you. God bless.
Appreciate Moses right there all the way from Suleja. And it is making me wonder and want to think. I mean, maybe y'all can give me an answer between coronavirus, COVID, and the insecurity or the killings that's been caused by terrorism. I don't know, how many more deaths did we have? Is coronavirus even more than it? Or I guess, I don't know. Well, you tell me yourself. But we go to this one here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Yudi. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, please.
Yes, this is Dr. Mr. Daramola. I'm speaking from Jua.
All right, welcome, Dr. Mr.
That are fighting security, that want to bring peace to Nigeria. The same people will go to the same table with terrorists, all in the name of negotiating. Are we not see what happened in Zamfara when a notorious wanted bandit are doing wedding and people are attending the wedding, and people that are in the government, they are attending the wedding. So if you see this kind of a thing, it's like we are laughing at ourselves. And these same people that are showing this thing on social media, they cannot be traced and be arrested. But it's just of recent, when they were talking of a military coup, when a social media, Sukuma Innocent in River State, posted his, on a handle, he was able to be traced to for that cause and be arrested. But the same people that have been posting this thing on a bandage, you cannot see their traces. So there is selective, let me just say, selective treatment is the work we are facing in our nation. We are facing selective.
Okay.
Because if you want to do something right, we were able to, deal with everybody that is doing bad. But now, you see the cases of Wadume, where kidnapper TP, who was arrested, put to prison, and later he was released. And he was given a rousing welcome back to Taraba. How far did Taraba State now to return back to Taraba? How far back did Taraba State? And the same offense he committed, Advance is in the prison. The same offense as Mary Sandra, who killed his husband, was pardoned before the outcry of Nigeria, before the pardoners was withdrawn. But in Africa, who is fighting for freedom, he's in the prison. My brother, we just think justice is only God will help us. Have a nice day.
Okay, only God will help us. Dr. Damola right there. I don't know. Are we taking just one more call before we go into... All right, hello, good morning.
Hello, you do. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Okay, my name is Philip.
Philip, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Worcester.
All right, talk to us, Philip. You've got 1 minute if you can, please.
All right, actually, my heart goes for the families of our fallen heroes.
Yeah.
The military guy. You know what it takes for a young man to go to NDA, the whole rigors, and rise to the rank of a brigadier general. And we are losing him at this point. It's so painful. So now, UD, the people that gave definitions for different types of government, it's like they didn't envisage the type of thing that is happening in Nigeria, because I don't think that what is happening now falls under democracy. In my social studies in primary school, I was taught that democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. So, but what we have in Nigeria, this definition doesn't fall within that space. So I think we need to really carve out the correct name for this type of leadership we have in Nigeria, because it's not democracy.
Okay. So what do you think it is? Okay, you're saying we should carve it out. Okay, I get it.
We should carve it out and carve a name, the correct name for the kind of thing we have in Nigeria. It's not democracy.
Okay. Anyways, time is not going to allow, but thank you, Philip, for your thoughts. Now, let's just get on to this one. Philip there says what we are practicing is not democracy. We should go back and maybe add a name to it, that befits it. But, let's go hear from Daniel, my dear friend and brother, all the way from Kurudu, and get to know what he's got to say. And this will be via the WhatsApp portal.
Eagles FM. Good morning, Nigeria. My name, APC. He has already declared his intention to work for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What is he looking for again in PDP? You see policemen fighting themselves yesterday. If we must job anymore, are they protecting life and property? Are they protecting politicians? God help us.
All right, God help us. Let's go to yet another one. Daniel, thank you.
Good morning to our dear UD and Lady Cassie.
Yeah.
Good morning. I trust you both slept and woke up. And good morning to us. Yeah. My Eric from Setu. Amos 3:3 says, can two work together except they be in agreement? The answer is no. Why am I saying this? As a dear nation, we can't combat and achieve success on this fight against banditry, terrorism, kidnapping, and all that unless we are being truthful to ourselves. And I like the way Cassie kept reiterating it. You see, the thing is, some persons are profiting from all of this. Some persons are emotionally attached to all of these things. Maybe by virtue of religion or otherwise, I don't know. So the bandits, the terrorists, the kidnappers, they are also listening and watching all of this news. They see how we are divided as a people across all of this line. So we are not united as a nation to even combat it. Let me tell you, how many times have you seen the Northern elite leaders coming out, even the religious scholars coming out to condemn all of these things happening in the North? Their silence speaks volume. And let me tell you, an average person also believe that if bandits or terrorists come to their community and kill and wipe away the whole of the community, they will tell you it's fate, that is destiny, that that's how God has destined it. That's another mindset on its own. So how do we achieve the fight against all of these things if we are not speaking with one voice? Honestly, it's a long work for us. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
All right, appreciate that.
Speaking with one voice. Honestly, it's a long work for us. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
All right, appreciate that. Eric, let's go take a listen to this one. Eric, let's go take a listen to this one.
Good morning, UD. Good morning, Amoife. Good morning, Berki Area 7, Area 11.
All right.
Good morning, UD. Good morning, Amoife. Good morning, Berki Area 7, Area 11.
All right,
I greet him. Instead of respecting his seat for them to come, he need to go and disgrace himself. I don't know. This party issue, what happened at Wadata Plaza yesterday was so shameful. I want to ask them, are their children watching what they are doing? Because it's like they are having a hidden place. That is why they continue doing. But when they do like that, you come back home, your child told you that this thing you do, that is wrong. Is why they are misleading like that, disgracing us on national distance. Makinde is really trying, and I believe that with the courage he had, I know that yes, the PDP will get.
Good morning, my name is BB.
Welcome, BB.
Why you can't give my sister the EPW big passer? I know that's how you use two hand holder. I don't understand though. How are you? How are you?
Thank you, BB.
My name is BB Blessed from Otaka. I greet our call. I greet the man of market faith. We dey hear every day, wiki. Who is this wiki, for goodness sake? I don't really understand. Where are we going?
Right.
Give me say now what party now the whole world will take the leave on this country. Why is it be say if they arrange, we can go come and say he got to come and scatter. Where the so-called politicians, so-called where they call themselves, what they are doing. Make them remember that's it. Where they create, they don't go there forever. Make them remember it. God bless you.
Revival Day. Thank you, Samuel. And what is he saying now? Let's see who this one is now.
Says, when would this commotion in the house of PDP come to an end? Who would come? God is still watching us from a distance.
Okay,
Comrade
from a distance.
Ulobasi, Buhari, Abuja.
Okay.
Right. These genocidal claims are linked to Biafra, for heaven's sake, coming increasingly nauseating the length this government will go to deflect, deny,